Mark, what do you feel like? A lot of talks about the offensive line has taken the next steps. What do you feel like y'all have done to take the next steps, and why do you think y'all will be better this year?
I think practice. I think we've really been practicing really hard. We've had some goals that we've set, like running to the ball after the play and make sure we stay on our blocks. Just practice habits. It helps prepares us for the game.
A little more attention to detail. Is that kind of what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
You feel more comfortable at center than guard, or what's the situation?
I feel comfortable at both. I like guard, but I do like center because, I get to control the line and I get to tell everyone where to go. And, I also know, the playbook very well at center, so it helps both at guard and center.
What have you seen from Connor and how have you been?
I think Connor has been really great. He's also been taking that leadership role very well. We have team meetings and he tells us about his history, and we really get to bond with not only Connor but the whole team. So it's really been helpful.
So you feel like more of a leader at center than guard, since you say you have to be more that position?
Yes, sir. Because I think at center, you gotta read the defense, and you gotta tell the person to your right who you're coming with. But at guard, you're kind of just move from point A to point B. So that's what I think.
How nice is it to have a guy like Chase Pasansis who can play, kind of anywhere along the line, but have his strength as well on that line?
I think it's really great because he makes my job pretty much easy. Because he's a strong dude. So when he put his hands on whoever's in front of him, stuff gets going.
There's a lot of competition along that offensive line. How's the elevated play through the first few practices for you guys?
I think competition has been really good. I think it's healthy competition. Everyone's uncomfortable right now. There's someone behind them that just wants to play that spot. So I think not only is it good, but it's also beneficial for all of us, knowing that we have to get better in order for the person behind us not to catch up.
Ask Chase this, but what is, you're playing multiple positions. What does it take to be able to play multiple positions on the offensive line, especially kind of coming from the outside back towards the inside?
When you go outside, there's a lot of speed, and you got to be really good in space. But when you're more inside, everything's more closed up. So I think, the better you are in space, the more successful you are going to be inside playing guard.
Since you're a second quarterback, basically, at center, what's the difference in Coach Klein's offense, and what's the difference with him as offensive coordinator?
He helps me, Coach Cushion helps me read the safeties, and basically I get to read everything and make my calls to help us, move the ball efficiently and protect the quarterback better.
Mark, how natural is snapping to you, and how much has that been an emphasis?
My first time snapping was my freshman year, and that was my first time ever playing center. But now, since I've been practicing at center, I'll have probably like 2 bad off snaps per practice. But the goal is to always have 0 bad snaps. So as the year grows, as more practices goes, I'll probably get better.
What's the difference with Coach Klein's offense versus like last year? What's really going to change?
Coach Klein's offense, his offense. I feel like the tempo has changed a lot. Coach Klein's offense, we got to get to the ball and be more faster and more efficient. I think last year's offense, we weren't really more fast off the ball, so it really just slowed us down, and we weren't able to finish in the fourth quarter.
It makes a lot of pressure for you to get up the ball quicker, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
It seems like in practice, y'all spread the drills more. They have the effort thing going on over the megaphone. How much do you enjoy that, and how much does that maybe help this offseason?
Well, that's for defense, for the effort stuff. So when I hear some D-line saying getting called out, I kind of smile and laugh at them.
Mark, last year sometimes A&M had some trouble picking up short yard situations to the point that eventually they had put linemen back there to score touchdowns against LSU. So why is it going to be different this year?
We got 2 great guards. We got Armaje, who got experience, and we got Chase Pasantis, who's just a powerhouse. So I think if we got those 2 inside, I think we can move the ball on anyone.
So when Bryce Foster was leaving, did you say, okay, hey, this center job is probably going to be mine, or how did you treat that moving forward? You say, okay.
Well, I just thought about it as another opportunity to play football. So when I saw that space open up, we also have Cam, Dewberry, and TJ at the back. They both play center and guard. So, whoever takes that spot first will play against Notre Dame.
What do you think about your personal evaluation on the guys that you're competing against at center?
I mean, it's tough, you know. Cam Dewberry is also very smart, and you got TJ who's super athletic. You know, it's gonna be a great battle this fall camp, and hopefully the next practices that go on.
How does it motivate you when they add a Utah transfer goalie and move Cam to center? Does it motivate you to have that extra competition?
Of course, it motivates me because, you know, Coley has more experience at center than me, so, you know, and it just motivates me to get better every day, take practice seriously, and hopefully just not slack off and just get better.
Anything else?
So when you open against a program like Notre Dame, does that help in terms of, I know you're going to be focused anyway in camp, but does that help in camp to say, hey, our first game is Notre Dame and not whoever it was last year? Okay.
Yes, sir. I think it helps a lot because, you know, it helps set the standard for us, like what we can achieve. If we can beat do you know what they're ranked at?
Yeah, 5 to 7, around there, basically.
You know, it helps us, you know, tells everyone that, you know, Texas A&M is not a program to be played with. You know, and after that, you know, we're just going to treat every team seriously and hopefully win the Natty or SEC championship.
All right, thank you, Mark.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.